The year was 1943, a time when the world was engulfed in the flames of war. World War II raged across the globe, with nations locked in a desperate struggle for survival and supremacy. In the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard, a secret experiment was underway, one that would become the stuff of legend and conspiracy theories. The United States Navy was developing new technologies, pushing the boundaries of science and engineering in their quest for an edge over the enemy. They wanted to win the war at any cost and were willing to explore even the most unconventional methods. This experiment, shrouded in mystery and speculation, aimed for the unthinkable, to make a warship invisible, not just to the naked eye, but to radar as well. The story goes that the USS Eldridge, a destroyer escort, was outfitted with strange and powerful equipment, designed to bend light and radar waves around it. The goal was to render the ship undetectable to enemy radar, making it a ghost on the high seas. What happened next has been the subject of debate for decades, with eyewitnesses and experts offering conflicting accounts. Some say the experiment went horribly wrong. The ship vanished not just from radar, but from sight entirely. The Eldridge, according to some accounts, disappeared from Philadelphia in a flash of blue light and reappeared hundreds of miles away in Norfolk, Virginia. It reappeared hundreds of miles away in Norfolk, Virginia, leaving those who witnessed it in shock and disbelief. Then, just as quickly, it vanished again and returned to Philadelphia, as if it had never left. This was not just a simple case of misidentification or misreporting. The event was documented and left a trail of evidence that has puzzled researchers ever since. The event left its mark on history, becoming a focal point for discussions about the limits of science and the potential for human error. It became known as the Philadelphia Experiment, a tale of ambition, mystery, and the unknown, forever etched into the annals of wartime lore. World War II was a time of unprecedented technological advancement. Nations were in a desperate race to outdo each other, pushing the boundaries of science and engineering to gain the upper hand. Radar, a game-changer in naval warfare, had emerged. This technology revolutionized how battles were fought at sea, allowing for early detection of enemy ships and aircraft. It allowed ships to detect enemies from afar, giving them a strategic advantage that was previously unimaginable. The United States poured resources into scientific research, understanding that technological superiority could be the key to victory. They wanted to counter this new threat and ensure their own dominance on the battlefield. One line of research explored the possibilities of manipulating electromagnetic fields. Scientists were intrigued by the potential applications of this emerging field. Could these fields be used to cloak ships from radar? The idea was both revolutionary and audacious. The theory was that by generating a powerful enough electromagnetic field around a ship, it could bend light and radio waves, effectively making the ship invisible. This would render the ship invisible to radar, a concept that seems straight out of science fiction. This idea, though seemingly far-fetched, was taken seriously by some scientists and engineers within the Navy. They believed that with enough research and experimentation, it could become a reality. The Philadelphia experiment, if successful, would have given the Allies a decisive advantage in the war. It was a bold and risky endeavor, but the potential rewards were immense. The USS Eldridge, a Cannon-class destroyer escort, became the focal point of the experiment. The ship was reportedly fitted with massive generators and coils. These were capable of producing enormous electromagnetic fields. On that fateful day in Philadelphia, the experiment commenced. The generators hummed to life, bathing the Eldridge in an eerie green glow. Witnesses claimed that the ship started to vibrate violently. Then, slowly, it became translucent. Finally, it vanished from sight entirely. The implications were staggering. Had the Navy achieved the impossible? Had they actually made a warship disappear? The events of that day would continue to be debated for decades to come. The initial disappearance of the Eldridge was shocking enough, but what followed were even more disturbing accounts. When the ship reappeared in Norfolk, it was not the same. Sailors on board were said to be disoriented and terrified. Some were physically fused to the metal of the ship. Others suffered mental breakdowns, driven mad by the experience. Whispers of the horrific side effects of the experiment began to circulate. Men were said to have been driven insane, haunted by visions of other dimensions. The horrifying stories painted a picture of an experiment gone terribly wrong. The toll on the crew of the Eldridge, if the accounts were to be believed, was immense. The ethical implications of such an experiment were chilling. Section 5. The Enigma of Teleportation. The Philadelphia experiment, if true, would have profound implications for our understanding of physics. Teleportation, the instantaneous transportation of matter from one point to another, has long been a staple of science fiction. Could the Eldridge's alleged disappearance and reappearance be evidence of teleportation? The scientific community remains skeptical. The laws of physics, as we understand them, do not allow for the kind of instantaneous transport described in the Philadelphia experiment. There is no known mechanism by which such a feat could be achieved. While the possibility of teleportation is intriguing, it remains firmly in the realm of speculation. Section 6. Can we bend time? Some accounts of the Philadelphia experiment go even further, suggesting that the ship did not just teleport through space, but also through time. The idea of time travel is perhaps even more captivating than teleportation. The possibility of altering the past or glimpsing the future has fascinated humanity for centuries. However, like teleportation, time travel faces significant hurdles in our current understanding of physics. Einstein's theory of relativity suggests that time travel might be possible under extreme conditions, such as near a black hole. However, the technology required to manipulate these conditions is far beyond our current capabilities. Section 7. Official dismissal and lasting intrigue. The United States Navy has consistently denied the existence of the Philadelphia experiment. They maintain that the Eldridge was never involved in any such project. Official records show that the ship was not even in Philadelphia on the date the experiment is said to have taken place. Despite the official denials, the story of the Philadelphia experiment has persisted. Books, movies, and television shows have explored the alleged events of that day, weaving tales of conspiracy and government cover-ups. The legend of the Philadelphia experiment continues to capture the imagination, fueling speculation and debate. Section 8. The Philadelphia experiment, fact or fiction? The Philadelphia experiment remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the 20th century. According to legend, in October 1943, the USS Eldridge was rendered invisible and teleported from Philadelphia to Norfolk, Virginia in a matter of minutes. This alleged event has sparked countless debates and theories over the years. Was it a genuine attempt to develop a revolutionary technology, or simply a fabrication born out of wartime rumors? Some believe it was an experiment in cloaking technology, while others think it was a cover-up for more conventional military research. The lack of concrete evidence makes it difficult to draw any definitive conclusions. Official records from the Navy deny any such experiment took place, yet the story persists, fueled by eyewitness accounts and conspiracy theories. Perhaps the most important takeaway from the story of the Philadelphia experiment is not the question of its veracity, but rather the questions it raises about the limits of science and the allure of the unknown. It challenges us to think about what might be possible if we could push the boundaries of our current scientific understanding. What if we could bend the laws of physics to our will? Imagine the possibilities if we could manipulate space-time, making objects disappear or travel instantaneously across vast distances. What if we could travel through time and space? The concept of time travel has fascinated humanity for centuries, and stories like the Philadelphia experiment keep that fascination alive. These questions continue to fascinate and inspire, reminding us of the infinite possibilities that lie beyond the realm of our current understanding. What do you believe? Is the Philadelphia experiment a mere myth, or could there be some truth hidden within the layers of mystery and speculation?
Original sounds.